Hello and welcome to the Northern Arizona University Masters of Public Health program. My name is Dawn Clifford. I'm the graduate coordinator and director of our MPH program. I'm excited you're joining us, and I look forward to telling you a little bit more about our program and give you some tips on the application. So when you think of health, what do you think of? Well, if you're like me, a registered dietitian, you might often think about nutrition and physical activity. But the truth is there's a whole lot more to health than nutrition and physical activity. One of the components you get to learn about in a Master's of Public Health are the social determinants of health, seen here. As you can see, while personal health and practices and coping skills are certainly a piece of the health puzzle, it's a very small piece of the health puzzle. A Master's of Public Health can expand your mind and expand your horizons as you start to understand other elements that make up health and well-being, such as income and social status, social support networks, employment and work conditions, physical environment, education, child development, biology and genetics, access to health services, etc. So you might be interested in pursuing a Master's of Public Health with the understanding that it'll give you a broader vision of health, and that will drive your career interests and the way you serve other people. Another exciting piece of the Masters of Public Health is that by the year 2020, the U.S. is expected to have quality job openings for around 250,000 new public health professionals. The public health industry is a growing industry, and we're excited to have you be part of that industry. So here at NAU, we offer two Masters of Public Health concentrations. One of our concentrations is in health promotion, and the other concentration is in nutrition. Our MPH in Nutrition program is a registered dietitian training program, meaning in the program you complete all the elements required to sit for the registered dietitian exam. And so when you're done with our program, you can sit for that exam, and if you pass it, begin your career as a registered dietitian. Our MPH Health Promotion program is really for individuals who want to pursue careers in public health that are really outside the realm of nutrition. Or it's for people who have a registered dietitian already and they want to get a master's degree in public health. There are important differences between our two programs. So again, our MPH Health Promotion program is for students who want to go on to careers in public health or simply want to obtain a master's degree in the health realm. And it's 46 credits, and you can finish it as quickly as 1.5 years. But you can also spread out courses a bit and have it last a little bit longer. Our MPH Nutrition program, which is a registered dietitian training program, is 68 credits, which is significantly more because we have to complete all the elements required to sit for the registered dietitian exam, and it's a 24-month program. So it is 2 full years, including both summers. Students in both programs take public health courses such as epidemiology, biostatistics, behavior change counseling, research methods and program evaluation, health policy and management, environmental and occupational health, and then also complete graduate projects, supervise experiential learning or internships, as well as a graduate seminar. So everybody starts out with a very solid core foundation in public health. And then students break out into their concentration-specific courses. So the MPH Health Promotion students take 3 concentration-specific courses, and then they also have to complete 4 different elective courses. The MPH Nutrition students have to take several concentration-specific courses like the ones you see listed here. Our MPH Health Promotion program concentration also includes the option for an Indigenous health track. And so students, instead of taking 4 electives, can choose to take these 4 Indigenous health track courses. What's exciting about this option is that we are attracting a lot of students from Indigenous communities who want to learn public health and go back into their communities and make a difference in the health of Native communities. And our students really enjoy getting to know the students from these Native communities and learning more about the health disparities that they face on a daily basis. I'm going to spend the rest of this time talking about our MPH nutrition concentration. In our MPH nutrition program, students complete a graduate project, and then they also complete internship or supervised experiential learning. First, let me tell you a little bit more about the graduate project. So in the first semester of the program, students are encouraged to get together with faculty and find out more about their research and interests, and try to find a faculty mentor whose interests aligns with theirs. Together, the faculty mentor and the student can come up with a graduate project, such as creating a toolkit, developing an intervention or class series, conducting a research study, and together, or the student writes up a graduate project proposal in their research methods course during the first spring semester, and the faculty mentor signs off on this proposal. The student completes the project in the late spring, over the course of the summer, and then the early fall. And then in that second fall semester, the student presents the graduate project in their graduate seminar course, and they present the project to their peers and also the other faculty in the department. Students also complete supervised experiential learning opportunities. First of all, these experiences are woven throughout the curriculum through things like case studies, clinical simulation, where we actually go to the nursing simulation lab and run through medical nutrition therapy cases. Students also get hands-on experience with our culinary arts and our food science lab. They also have the opportunity to complete real-life public health interventions. The first year and a half is primarily coursework, while you're doing supervised experiential learning in those courses. The last 6 months of the program include very few courses, in fact, only a 1-credit course that you take online. The rest of your time is spent going through rotations, and that's again your second spring and your second summer, so the last 6 months of the program. These rotations include 8 weeks of clinical nutrition at the Flagstaff Medical Center, so every student rotates through the same hospital. 5 weeks are food service management, and we have 6 different sites for students to choose from, including school food service, university food service, hospital food service. Students also have the opportunity to select from 12 different public health nutrition sites, and they complete a 4-week rotation in public health nutrition. And then finally, students complete a 3-week nutrition communications rotation that we oversee. We have many varied interests in the health sciences department, and so I encourage you to check out the NAU faculty profiles on the health sciences website. But some of our research areas of expertise include plant-based diets, sports nutrition, motivational interviewing or health coaching, non-diet or mindful eating approaches to health and well-being, nutrition marketing and communications, parents and children's and the relationship there that drives lifestyle patterns such as physical activity and nutrition, mobile health apps, and we also have a lot of research doing health promotion work on with indigenous communities. So lots of different areas to explore in terms of that graduate project. Let's talk a little bit about the application. So a requirement of our program is that you must complete these prerequisite courses prior to starting our program. As you can see, there's a lengthy list of science courses such as general chemistry, organic chemistry, microbiology, and physiology. And all of those, you're only required to complete 1 semester. They all must have a lab. Also be aware that some of those courses have prerequisites beyond what's listed here. For example, you might come across an organic chemistry course that you'd like to take, but it says you need 2 semesters of general chemistry in order to enroll in that course. So be sure to double check what the prerequisites for these courses are at the institution you'd like to complete these prerequisite courses. You can either complete a food safety or sanitation university or college course, or you can complete the Serve Safe certification and submit that with your application. A semester of a basic or intro nutrition course is required, as well as a semester of an undergraduate statistics course. The application is actually submitted on the NAU Graduate College page, so please visit the NAU Graduate College page to click apply in order to start your application process. The application opens November 1st, and then it closes on February 15th. So the application deadline each year is February 15th. In your application, you'll need to submit transcripts. You'll need to submit your resume. The GRE is optional, so it's up to you whether you'd like to take and submit that score, but you don't have to take and submit that score if we're the only school you're applying to. Our application also includes a statement of purpose, which I'll talk more about on the next slide, and you need to find 3 people to recommend you for the program. So a little bit more about the statement of purpose. Be sure to elaborate on your career goals and describe how your decision to apply to the NAU MPH Nutrition Program aligns with those career goals. We also encourage you to talk about personal characteristics and experiences that you've had that have prepared you for a graduate program in public health. If you identify as a member of an underserved community, we encourage you to mention that in your statement of purpose. For example, a first-generation college student or a minority group. If you have experience serving underserved communities, we also encourage you to mention that in your essay. Again, you'll find 3 references, and they will complete a recommendation form that is on the NAU, as part of the NAU Grad College application. So when you start the NAU Grad College application, there will be a place to enter the email addresses of your 3 references, and then your 3 references will receive automated messages inviting them to fill out the form on your behalf. We encourage you to find 1 instructor or faculty member, 1 manager or supervisor, and then that 3rd reference can be either a 2nd instructor or a 2nd manager or supervisor. And we want to discourage you from getting any personal references. Really, any reference recommender should be either a faculty member or someone who saw you in a work environment, and preferably somebody who supervised you in that work environment. We also conduct interviews with our MPH nutrition applicants. So what do we look for in applicants? We're looking for students who have a genuine interest in public health. If your career goals really line up more with clinical nutrition or food service, we may or may not be a good fit for you. It's important that you look at the various public health courses that you'll be required to take and really discern for yourself whether you'd be excited to take those courses. Of course, we look at GPA, and we also look at the prerequisite course list that I had up a few slides ago. We look at the GPA for your prerequisite courses. And yes, we're looking for students with a solid GPA, but that's not the only piece we look at. We're also looking for students who have experience managing coursework with work and volunteer opportunities. And this is important to draw out in your personal statement to share, how many hours were you working while you were in how many units each semester. We're looking for students, not necessarily students who have nutrition experience, but really just students who can carry a heavy load and are comfortable keeping a lot of balls in the air at once. And we also give extra points to students who have experience serving underserved communities. So if you have that experience, be sure to mention it. We try to take a holistic view of applicants and look at the whole picture and not just focus on GPA. The program cost is around $30,000. So that's the tuition cost for the whole entire program. If you need financial assistance, we encourage you to check out the NAU Graduate College website. When you go to the NAU Graduate College website, you'll want to click on the resources link like you see pictured here. When you hover over the resources link, you'll see this list pop up. And on this list, you'll see that there's information about tuition and financial aid. There's also information about scholarships, fellowships, and awards. Especially check out the link there marked Graduate Assistantships and Tuition Waivers. You'll want to check that link every week between November and April to make sure that you don't miss any opportunities for graduate assistantships. Many graduate assistantships include complete tuition waivers and a monthly stipend. It's a great deal, and there are many graduate assistantships on our campus, but the only way to find out about them is to check the graduate assistantships and tuition waivers link every single week during the application season. One more note about our NAU application season. We do not participate in the dietetic internship match. However, our deadline is the same, which is February 15th. So you may decide you want to participate in the dietetic internship match, which you of course are welcome to do. And you may decide that NAU MPH Nutrition Program is more of a backup plan for you. That's totally fine. We just ask that you let us know if you received a match so that we can withdraw your name as we make our decisions. Also, we'll let you know if you've been accepted prior to the match, so that if NAU is your first choice, you could decide to take your name out of the match a week before the match results are published. So you're welcome to apply to our program and to also participate in the match. But when you participate in the match, you're really giving priority to the match. So we just want to encourage you to go ahead and take a match if you get it, but also give you the opportunity to withdraw your name from the match if the NAU is your #1 choice. I hope we get to see your application in the future. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. My email's there on this slide, dawn.clifford@nau.edu. And I look forward to hearing from you and hopefully seeing you in the near future. Thanks so much.